Yuji reacted instantly, going to slash at the special great curse. It dodged easily and went to go cut Yuji's hands in two. But Yuji managed to dodge and tried to slash again, but this time his hand came off in a clean swipe. Megumi was able to escape, so only Yuji was left to fight this guy. Yuji was having a real hard time blocking the moves. He was way too slow to dodge. Yuji got sent flying aback by the cursed spiritual force, and it begins pressing against him. Yuji begins to realize his fear for death, and then the second turmoil forms in his eyes, and he begins charging forward, having all his negative emotions rush toward the surface, and he pulled back his fist, and he punched! But it was nothing, as he caught the fist and sent Yuji back with a blast. Yuji was going to die, but before he thought about it, he switched into Sukuna. Sukuna switched in, saying, I really thought you were gonna do something. Wait, never. Ignore that back part. Sukuna tried to convince the curse to help him kill the others, but the curse instead just tried to attack him, and he ended up offing the curse and eating the other finger. He then told Yuji to switch back. When he realized he couldn't, Sukuna went out to go find Megumi. Oh my god, Megumi! He ripped out Yuji's heart, and then the fight with Megumi went just as normal as Yuji. When Yuji switches back after hearing Megumi's words, he talks to Megumi and tells him to live a good life before falling on the ground dead. R.I.P. Yuji woke up thinking he's in the afterlife, but instead he was just in Sukuna's domain. Yuji began to fight Sukuna with the two Toma, and Sukuna was impressed at Yuji's itsdori's agility. With Yuji continuing to say that he was going to kill Sukuna, Sukuna decided Yuji was a bit of fun and said he would fight him with one arm. They fought around for an hour or so, with Sukuna not landing much hits on Yuji due to his sharigan. Sukuna ended up making the same binding vow, and he asked Yuji to get stronger for when they fight again. Yuji woke up on top of a table, surprising Gojo. After this, Gojo told Yuji he was going to train him for the month till the Kyoto battle began. Yuji was confused on what that was, but Gojo said that he would find out during the first week. Later on, Yuji told Gojo about a strange energy he felt from his body when he lost control. He was investigating it and tried to remember best about it. Okay guys, I'ma do something like BS because there's no way he would have learned about chakra moves from the start, and the sharigan works on chakra, which means he has chakra, but there's no way he would learn any jujutsus, so I'ma just say with some magical BS powers, he was able to find out that he had ninjutsus when he was knocked out and he couldn't control himself. Alright. He used a hand sign and breathed a fireball out. Gojo looked at Yuji and said, that's cool. That's a cool curse technique. Yuji spent this week practicing to try and master this ability and learning more about cursed energy. One day Gojo comes in and brings Yuji out to show him something. Yuji then later saw Gojo and was surprised there was a walking volcano. The fight goes on as normal, but when Hanami tries to interrupt, taking Yuji hostage with the branch, Yuji used the flame breathing on the branch, and Gojo saw him and just praised his student. Yuji smiled happy at the praise, and this allowed Hanami to escape with Jojo's head. Yuji apologizes for letting them get away, but Gojo says it's okay. He wants the students to fight strong curses. Another 2 weeks pass as Yuji continues to train with Gojo directly, and he learns more about jujutsu. He also learned another jujutsu, and this time which was wall running. One day, Nanami and Yuji are set to go investigate a curse who killed people in a movie theater. They looked around and didn't seem— oh my god, I'm mad. They didn't seem to find anything important, and they left. Yuji ended up meeting Junpei and realized he could see curses. Yuji and Junpei's bond still forms, and Yuji still ends up meeting his mom. Later on, Nanami and Yuji are fighting the changed human, and Yuji is easily able to listen to Nanami talking about his curse technique while fighting the curses. Nanami is impressed by the skills of Yuji and how Yuji is able to easily beat these weird things. Later on, when they turn in the bodies, it turns out the bodies were in fact once human. This shakes up Yuji a bit, but not as much as in the original show. He rationalizes it, saying if he doesn't stop them, then who will? They just take more lives away. Yuji wants to find whoever took these lives and end them. It was night again, and Yuji was at the school seeing Junpei killing one of his bullies. Yuji rushes at him, stopping him from continuing punching him into the wall faster than his Shigami could react. He jumped down and rushed at Junpei, yelling at him to get back to his senses. They have the same conversation, but Yuji stops the fight a lot easier because it was a single-handed dog walk. Mahito was surprised that the fight ended so early and stretched his arm out, pinning Yuji into the wall. Junpei turned to Mahito, telling him Yuji's not a bad person. Mahito ended up turning Junpei into a monster and sent him after Yuji. Yuji pinned him down and asked Sukuna to turn him back to normal. Sukuna laughed at Yuji, but just for a bit, saying he can't. Mahito laughed at this after hearing Sukuna say this, and then Junpei ended up dying. Yuji rushed at Mahito, thinking about ending his life right then and there.